Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the Sacred Space. I hope you're doing well, and I'm glad you are here. We're going to get into your money reading for your predictions, rather, for the week of June 22nd to June 28, 2025. Okay. I have some predictions for you. I've already checked in with the astrology. So let's run through the astrology for this week before we get into the cards. Okay. So if you're ready, say I'm ready, put a money bag in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up, okay? So for Sunday, June 22nd, Mars is going to be sextile Jupiter at almost 2 degrees of Virgo. It's in the first, almost the second degree of Virgo. Sextile energy is cohesive, harmonious energy. The sun is going to be squared off with Saturn at 29 degrees of Gemini, which is it's almost the last degree of Gemini. Every zodiac sign has 30 degrees. So that means that something is about to get wrapped up. And this tells me that you are ready for expansion and you are learning not to question yourself as much on Sunday, June 22nd. On Monday, June 23rd, the sun is going to be squared off with Neptune. And the moon is going to enter into Gemini at 22 degrees of Aries. And what this is telling me is that the new version of you, it may seem a little bit scary because it's possibly the totally opposite of who you have been. But I feel like this energy settles within 8 days, especially by July the 1st. Okay. On Tuesday, the 24th, I think you're already going to be feeling better because the sun is going to be conjunct Jupiter. Conjunction is a good energy. Okay. The Mercury is going to be squared off with Chiron though, okay, on Tuesday. But this is telling me that some area in your life needs healing. It's going to be made very clear, but you might not be trying to hear that. You may not be wanting to face it. You may not be wanting to do what needs to be done, especially if it comes to like finances or something, because it may require some type of sacrifice or something like that. On Wednesday, the 25th, the moon is going to enter into Cancer. Now, the sun is already in Cancer. So with the sun and the moon inside of Cancer, I think that Wednesday is going to feel balanced and harmonious. I think you're going to be feeling grounded, rooted, and getting more into that energy of the new you that you are re-becoming or rediscovering. On Thursday, the 26th, the sun is going to be sextile with Mars. Remember, sextile is good energy. And also Mercury is going to be sextile Uranus. So this is telling me that you are possibly going to be confidently taking action on something totally new that is going to expand your horizons. Now on Friday, June 27th, Friday payday, Venus Day. Okay, the moon enters Leo and Venus is going to be sextile your north node at 15 degrees of Taurus. And for me, I can't even explain it. The energy just felt so freaking good for Friday, the 27th. You may even spend some money on something that pampers you. It may be a self-care day, or a lot of times Friday is someone's payday. And so I'm going to be really excited to see what the cards bring through. But Saturday, June 28th, Mercury is going to be trine with Neptune. Trine is good, cohesive energy, like everything is flowing real nice and smooth. You're not questioning the unknown. You're embracing it. And I believe that you're going to be feeling believing in yourself more than ever. I feel like by Saturday. Okay, so let's get into the cards. This is the Neon Tarot. Okay, this is the Neon Tarot. What are the predictions for this week for Scorpio, especially for money? I just wanted to run through all of the transits for the week because it all plays a part in your finances. You know, how you feel about yourself, how confident you are. Everything is going to affect everything else. You understand? So, okay. So that's what we got. Let's go with the top of the deck and the bottom of the deck here. This is the card that came out. You have the Knight of Swords. Top of the deck energy is the Ten of Swords. And bottom of the deck energy is the Strength card. You see, at the end of the day, by the end of the week, you're going to be feeling strong, confident, connected to source, to your higher self. Okay? I think you are going to be, maybe you're starting the week out a little bit stressed. You don't know what to think. But then you take action anyway. You just go for it. By the end of the week, things are going to balance out. And remember, the strength is the number 8, right? I told you within 8 days, by July the 1st, I'm telling you, you're going to be feeling strong and confident. Thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Let's go into your career and life oracle. Message for Scorpio for the week ahead, June 22nd to June 28th. Timing. The time is right. It's all in the timing right now. We're going to pull another card to see what other message comes out. Okay. Wait a while or make a different decision. Go based off of how you feel, what your intuition is telling you. Okay. What is another message for Scorpio for June 22nd to June 28th, 2025? Innovation. There it is. That's why the swords are out here. It's time for you to innovate. It's time for you to create. It's time for you to get things, you know, it seems like this week is going to be like a well-oiled machine. But it depends on if you go and get the WD-40 and spray it on the gears. You see what I'm saying? You will need to come up with a new strategy to keep your plans in motion. Old ways are outdated. It's time to invent, create, and test out new ideas. That's that Uranus energy. Where that's that Thursday energy. And you know Thursday is connected to Jupiter. Okay. And so Mercury is going to be sextile Uranus. Uranus rules Aquarius. You understand? Let's get into the money. Let's get into the first edition Maruka X money deck. Okay. First edition Maruka X money deck. Success will find you. Yeah, there's no need to stress. Success will find you in the week ahead because that's what time it is. You see that? That's what time it is. Let's get another one. The message for Scorpio for June 22nd. Something about retail. June 22nd, and it was a grocery cart. Okay. Some of you may be feeling unfulfilled right now, but you're going to be learning more about yourself this week. You got business on the bottom of the deck, outlook on the top of the deck. Okay. Improve your relationship with money to help you grow your wealth. Okay. You may have conflicting values that impose negatively on your values around money. And that's that energy where it's clear what you need to do on Tuesday, but you really don't want to hear it, you know. Okay. Start managing your money to where you can splurge on yourself every now and then, like you're going to want to do. And I feel like we'll be able to do on Friday. Okay. But you can do this while creating a great relationship. It's like the outlook, you know where the money is going. You know what's coming in and you know what's going out. You know what you're saving. You know what I mean? It says change behavior to develop better money habits. The business on the bottom of the deck, look at that investment. The business on the bottom of the deck is saying do not be intimidated to enter the world of business because you got this. Consider executive positions, becoming a CEO or anything in the corporate world if that's your get down, if you've wanted to do that. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results, especially if you're feeling unfulfilled right now. Okay. You cannot sit around in that energy. You're going to have to learn how to pull yourself up out of the rut. Read books or something on how to manage money or something. Okay. Could be old school, could be new school ways of doing things. But learn the best method for you. Okay. So your money can make you more money. You understand? And recognition. Look at this. Your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others, and you could earn a leadership position or get the recognition that you deserve. Okay, Scorpio. So let's go into the money and job oracle to see what your message is. Message for Scorpio. Oh, dress to impress. Dress to impress. Somebody's going on a job interview dressed to impress. I believe you're going to get a job. Somebody's going to get a position this week. Bottom of the deck is insurance. There may have benefits and something about cryptocurrency. Okay. Let's move right on along into the money manifestation oracle to see what your message is. Thank you for spending this time with us. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading and that you have already given this video a thumbs up. Message for Scorpio. You got discovery. There is still an essential piece of your puzzle that you have yet to discover. A missing piece of information must fall into place before you will know your next step. And I feel like that is going to happen for you this week, this coming up week, June 22nd to 25th. Okay. Look at the top of the deck. Self-care. If you want to live like royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. Okay. And debt on the bottom of the deck saying you're in the driver's seat with your debt, or your debt has taken over. Okay. Like, are you in the driver's seat, or have you let your debt take over and place you in shackles? You don't have to sit in that energy. You understand? Look at that. Right up under that. Innovate. With the right inspiration, you can bring a novel approach to almost anything, Scorpio. What can you innovate to contribute towards making the world a better place? You got something. Okay. I heard Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. So let's go in and see what states. We're going to go for 2 states. What states could relate to you? And you may already live in one of these states, or you may be thinking about moving to one of these states, or maybe they travel to one of these states or something. It may bring some kind of inspiration. Take it as it resonates. What 2 states have messages for Scorpio? Okay, you got Louisiana and you have Rhode Island. Let me sift through the deck to see if anything else turned over in the meantime while I was shuffling. Okay. So Louisiana, there could be something about Baton Rouge. But this is crown chakra and throat chakra energy. Okay. This is like speaking your truth. Getting your mind right. Voicing your opinion. You got the number 13, which is death and rebirth, and you got the number 18, which is the moon card. So there's something about Rhode Island and Louisiana. Okay. So those are your messages for June 22nd, your money reading for overall. We'll get into some other money readings throughout the week, I do believe. We'll do some energy check-ins. Let me know in the comment section if we should do more money readings next week. And thank you again so much for being here and spending this time with us, Scorpio. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.